Well, I'm gonna call the scenery pretty much done there, gang. So I think it's been about a month. Thought I'd show you a little progress running the ore loads back to the dock because I had them in storage for the last month. But yeah, we'll give you an overview of what took place on the upper level here on the Michipicoten branch line. So the old scenery we finished off a couple years ago now in this section here, and the good friends have been bugging me to get back onto the scenery wagon, so I said, hey, well, I might as well get back after it. And so I started doing plaster, and then I did the basic scenery, and then started adding in the rock work. Grant Eastman had a great idea on how to build aspens, so I took a whirl, and holy smokes, they look great. And yeah, so the adventure started on making the last push for the scenery on the upper level. Really pleased with how this crossing turned out at what I believe is Cemetery Road. And yeah, so over the last little bit I've been making trees and building trees and planting trees. I think my carbon credits are all caught up now there, Justin. You can take your carbon tax and you know where to shove it. So but yeah, there you go. I got enough trees to offset my carbon footprint here on the layout. So there you go. That's the last curve before we get to the dock. And so I finished this part today and built the trees yesterday to kind of finish it off. And just been kind of adding a few details here and there. I did add some rail storage here, and then just been kind of ran the track cleaner over it today, and then built some switch stands which I need to weather yet, and then kind of tidying up a few things. I've got most of the trees, well, all the trees planted today, so I venture to guess, I don't know how many they are, but there was a lot. I always underestimate how many trees I need to make till I start making trees, and then I need to know when I go, I need to make more. So we're just gonna give you a bit of an overview here. So yeah, you can see the spur, and then the siding all the way down to the dead end. So almost prototypical, close-ish for me. And yeah, so far so good. Running the train up to see how she runs. Gotta add a little bit of no-ox ID here in the next day or so, probably tomorrow night if I can. So the rocks are just rocks that I've gathered on my travels. The scenery is mostly by Scenic Express, Woodland Scenic. The pine trees are handmade with the rope, the sisal, and wire. The aspens in the front, same thing, sisal and some wire. And then Grant Eastman's way of doing it is getting some wax and then dipping some wax in there and using Syrupy to touch up the bark and that sort of stuff. And then that stuff is again Scenery Express with polyfiber base. If you guys are on my Facebook page, Algoma Central Northern Michipicoten sub, look it up and you can see kind of how I've done the brushes and the bushes and stuff along the right away. So a friend of mine, Justin Kafal, showed me that one on his great Karamat sub layout. But yeah, these little bushes are actually ones that grow locally. They're great for just filler trees. They look good when they're all mixed in together. You can't really tell the difference. So I've got some nice trees mixed in with some my handmade other trees. It gives you a good idea of how things are looking. So there we are, looking down the main line, across the crossing, and then down to the siding and tremblay there. So yeah, a few scenery breaks in here to kind of give the illusion. So when you're operating down here, the train kind of disappears behind trees, goes through a rock cut, and then again behind a few scenery breaks as well, which is kind of nice. And then I've got some trees in the foreground, which I find also break up a little bit of what you're looking at as well. So when we come down further down the siding, and backdrop is photo that friend Jason Baxter took this fall. Thank you, Jace. And then again, just some trees in between the siding, just to kind of break it up a little bit and give you something to look at. We get down towards the end here, and then I'm going to build that house and a couple of shacks here at the end. But again, that's kind of the end of the line for my layout here. It went a little bit further, I think, in the prototype, but give you an idea kind of what she looks like. So looking down this way, oh yeah, have you guys seen that? That's cool. Don't notice a spelling mistake though. Yeah, so looking down the main and the siding off into the corner, give you an idea of what we're looking at here. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm pretty super happy with how it turned out, and looking forward to running some trains. My next project is actually starting the dock here, a couple of 3 ore piles, making the pilings, getting everything ready for kind of the dock and stuff that was out here, and then kind of working on that, see how that she's gonna take shape. That's gonna be next. So I hope to start that here sometime in the next few weeks, and yeah, should be pretty cool. But overall, like I said, I'm super happy with how it turned out, and don't mind my shaky hands with my iPhone here, but yeah, overall super happy, and it's been a fun process, and there isn't too much more left on the layout. Kind of, I'm probably 3/4 done scenery on the layout. I still have all the lakes to do, the pulp mill, and then kind of up to Hearst as well for you guys that are following along. So yeah, there you go, and yeah, take care and enjoy.